Hello everybody and welcome. I'm No02. Thank you for watching this video. This is the legendary weapon, the M1A variant, the Witness or Witness. Right. This is what it looks like, sort of in the light here. These little messed up, little battle hardened M1A with a sniper scope tied onto it with rope. Perfect. Perfect. In this video I'm going to be going through the basic stats and rundown of this gun, maximum damage, minimum damage, and then a demonstration of how its special ability works. Now its special ability is highlights targets and increases damage dealt to them by 20%. This does the same exact thing as Marked for Death, but instead of 10%, it's 20% bonus damage onto the target. It's bullet activated, so you'll shoot the gun, you'll hit the target. The target that you hit will get the highlighted ring around it, and we'll just show you how that works and some nuanced things with it. Potentially a bug with it right now. We'll see if we get it. This has a 20-round magazine, uses sniper ammo. That's about how fast it shoots. It shoots faster than the M1A, slower than the ranch rifle, if that gives you a sense of perspective. Let's blow this up. I'm going to try and hopefully show off the outline here. And then once things calm down after the Horde event, then I will show you the... As you can see, I shot this target, and there's no outline. Just so you know. And that was what I was wanted to mention, is that the effect seems kind of bugged. But I can tell by how much damage I'm doing that you are in fact getting the 20% damage bonus, even though the target is not highlighted like it says it's supposed to be. So I find that the highlighting doesn't always work super consistently. So that's something I wanted to mention out, though. And maybe it's just the breaker. I seem to notice it most with the breaker, but typically you shoot your target, you get a red outline on it, just like Walker's ability, just like Marked for Death.
I don't do this for everyone. Give me some cover. Extra ammo if you're interested.
Now, it's hard to show you the max damage right now because these breakers are technically highlighted, so we're doing 20% more damage right now than we typically would. But as you can see, the DPS on this gun is super, super high. Super duper high with their sniper ammo. And I'm glad that happened. Because I think it's easy to describe how it should work. How it should work is you shoot the target, you get the red outline, and the target receives bonus damage when it's shot by you or your teammates. Just like Marked for Death, it works exactly the same way. But I'm glad that happened because that demonstrated that the visual effect seems to be bugged a lot of the times. I tend to find that my targets are not getting highlighted with the Witness, but the 20% damage bonus still seems to be functioning correctly. And you can shoot multiple targets and get the bonus damage effect applied to both of them as far as I can tell. I mean, I shot one breaker and then I shot the other, and the second breaker took the bonus damage. But I don't know if that's removing the sight unseen effect from the first breaker because there's no visual cue. And I tended to find that if I'm shooting tall boys, the first tall boy I hit will highlight, the second tall boy I hit will not highlight, but will receive the bonus damage. But I am been only playing with bots, so I don't see how much damage the bots are doing to the first target. I don't know reliably if sight unseen can be applied to multiple targets. What's important to note about that, if it can be applied to multiple targets, then in theory, because there's no duration here, the effect is permanent. I shoot one target and they're permanently highlighted with a permanent damage bonus to them. Or maybe not. Maybe if I switch targets, everything shifts over to the new target and the original target loses the debuff. I'm not 100% sure how it works. And part of making it hard to test that is is that you would need a second person who also has knowledge is power and not the witness, and shoot the original target and see if they're getting the bonus damage. Because at the very least, the visual effect of the highlighted ring doesn't seem to be working correctly all the time. So just keep that in mind, that's important to note. Beyond that, let's just wrap this up with max damage, minimum damage here. We'll do minimum damage. We'll get really far away here. Really far away. And we'll shoot a zombie in the chest. Missed. 51 damage is the minimum damage. 51 damage is minimum. When you're at maximum range, minimum damage, 51 points. Put that in perspective, that's a blue M1A. The blue M1A will do about 50 damage a shot. I think like a purple Desert Eagle will do 47 damage a shot. So at minimum damage for this gun, you're still at a blue M1A, but with a crazy fast fire rate. Now, at maximum damage, you can see here, at maximum damage, we're at 71.4 max damage. And to put that in perspective, a purple M1A does 57 points of damage. The only other weapon that's close to 71 points of damage is the Phoenix. A gray Phoenix does 90 points of damage. So we're floating somewhere between a purple M1A and a gray Phoenix, but we have a significantly faster fire rate than either of those weapons, so the DPS for this gun is actually really, really high. Pretty good stumble. I don't know what the stumble value is, but I tend to find that maybe 3, 4, 5 shots, depending on distance, of course, will stumble up to a Reeker variant, which is quite good because unloading 5 shots not a big deal. You can unload 5 shots pretty easily into a Reeker. Of course, damage and range and all those other cards will play, and as well as teammates shooting the Reeker will all play a factor into those things. Around maybe like 5, 6 shots, I would say, this can pretty comfortably stumble most of the Reeker variants. And of course, stumbling the Stingers is even easier. That's the Witness. It's just a really long stick that shoots big bullets real fast, and I'm confident in saying that this weapon, the Witness and the Damnation, are probably the 2 best legendary weapons as far as just straight up DPS and versatility, as far as you pick this weapon up and it's going to excel in just about every situation you find yourself in during a Back for Blood campaign. Same with the Damnation. Some of the other guns are a little more nuanced as far as when they're really good. The Embezzler, though, is another example of a weapon that you pretty much always want to pick up. Just big damage, good rate of fire. So the Witness is a great, great weapon. Pretty much a must pick up if you encounter it. Let me know if you guys in the comments have any questions or concerns or things that you know about this gun that I don't. If you know the answers to the sort of seemingly bugged, sight unseen perk that this gun has, the highlighting and stuff like that, let me know if you know anything about it. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the future.